Good morning, everybody. I will be making a very large batch of soap today. I have a 100-bar order that I need to get done for a baby shower here in the area. So I will be making half of that soap today. I'm going to be pouring my lye into my ice bath water, and we'll take it from there. I'm going to put the camera down so you can watch me do this. Okay. Sorry about the moving. Safety. I actually don't have goggles on right now because I need to wear my glasses since it is very early in the morning and the sun hasn't fully came up here yet. So my glasses are very big, so they kind of will protect me for what I need. Alright, I'll take a wooden spoon. And here we go. And you see, it's mostly ice. There is a little water in there, but I like to mix my lye into ice. There's totally less fumes, and it doesn't get too hot where I have to worry about it. The beginning, though, is a little rough when I'm trying to chop it up, but you can see that it got watery. It got watery already. And when you do this, make sure that your kids are tucked away, your animals are tucked away. So we don't have any animals, I don't have to worry about it, and the kids just went to school. So, and the husbands, I think they're the worst. And when I'm done mixing this, because I don't want any fumes, I will put this outside. I also want it to be safe, like not near me when I'm measuring all my oils out and whatever. That way I don't accidentally trip on it or knock it over. You can see the ice is all gone. It's still pretty cool. Like, the container is kind of cool. So it's all good. It will get a little bit warmer because I do have a little bit more. I'm using a water discount today. Normally I use the full amount in water, but this batch needs to be done in exactly 4 weeks. So I have, well, not 4 weeks, 30 days. So I have to do a batch today, a batch tomorrow, and then I will hopefully be done with it tomorrow. Okay. So I used a little bit of a water discount so that it'll dry quicker. Also, I usually use a mason jar because it's clear and I can see if all my lye has dissolved. But since this is white and the mixture is white right now, I couldn't tell you if it's all dissolved or not. But I'm thinking it is because I don't hear little crystals moving at the bottom. And it is warm. It's only warm. guess that looks good. Now I am gonna pause the video. Okay, I'm back, and right now I am going to show you how I mix my color. Now I scooped out about 6 ounces or so of oil from my big container. So these clients want a baby yellow soap. So what I'm going to do is use yellow oxide. I guess that's the right way up. And I also have this yellow pigment from Crafter's Choice. And when I made the sample for them, this was a good yellow. Like, it worked really good, the combination. So I'm going to take a little bit of this one. And this. And just mix it in a little bit. Get it in there. And then we're going to give it a little blendy. Yeah, it seems really dark right now, but you gotta remember the oils are dark, and I have 10 pounds of soap, just about, that I'm going to be, oh, I have over 9 pounds of oils there, plus the 4 pounds outside of the lye and water mixture. So, yeah, this is a biggie. So, this thing's, I think, dying. But it's alright. Okay. I will be back when I'm all set up to go for the rest. Okay, I'm back. I got Big Bertha going. I got the lye back in the house. And I'm ready to go. Safety. Okay, so I got my glove on. I got my stick blender. It's taking my little top there. Now I'm going to stick that in. I'm going to try to not get too many bubbles. It's very clear, my lye, which I don't know if anybody else thinks about this, but I feel that the clearer the lye, the less chance of soda ash happening on the top of my soap. So, put that right there. Now I'm going to make sure I get every last yum of that out. I think it started to freeze a little. Alright, now I'm going to give it a couple of swirly swirls, and I'm going to stick blend this guy. Now we're going to add some of my yellow here and test the color. Burp that baby. It will get lighter. It does turn much lighter. I got to get my soap molds. They're in the other room. I'm looking for trace. It needs to be a little bit thicker because the molds that I'm using can leak a little, but it's okay right now. My fragrance actually decelerates trays. So here's my fragrance. It's Baby Grace. Now, fragrance oil is kind of a little bit of a nasty thing. It, left alone, it will ruin this plastic cup. And then you will have fragrance oil everywhere. So, what I do is I save it for last, use glass, something that, but this, I use that right now. I used plastic. Yeah. I don't know if you can see it in the video. I don't even know if you can see this, but it is at a good, nice trace now for me to pour. Give it a couple more seconds. Okay. Sorry for that. Thanks. Here are my molds. This one's loose. Okay, I don't know if you can see them, but I have, oh my goodness, a ton of these. I don't know, 10 maybe, different sizes. These are, they hold about 4 pounds of soap each, give or take. I have smaller ones that hold 3. I have a big one that holds about 5, but it has to be lined because it has ridges in it, so I don't use that one really at all for making soap, just to sometimes cut soap. And once I pour this in, and it is heavy, and I'm making a mess. Okay. I'm back. Yeah, now I only got the little ones. Okay. Shaky, shaky. Shaky, shaky, come on. Get in there. just in case. I have a little single mold, which everybody seems to love these flip-flops that I usually make with my leftover, but I don't think I'm going to have any. Last night I was panicking because I was like, how much do I make each one of these batches? Because I knew how much each one of these molds hold, but I was like trying to figure it out because sometimes it comes out differently. Okay. Sometimes it comes out, you know, a little bit too much. So I was having this panic attack that there wasn't going to be enough soap. I'm just trying to smooth out the edge. Come on. Before I do a pretty top. I am making a horrible mess here. Okay, so now we're going to just a mess. And all I'm trying to do is get it to fill in these little ridges. Alright, that one I'm leaving alone. Yep, and the color seems pretty bright, but it will die down a little. Sorry for the sniffling. Put in a little bit of glitter on them. Everybody loves some glitter. Okay. On the news, they said that there is a company in Australia that will mail your enemies an envelope filled with glitter. So when they open it up, glitter goes everywhere. And I just thought it was the funniest thing ever. Because in my house, we have glitter everywhere. I think there's glitter in the showers because I come out and I'm covered in glitter. My husband has glitter in his hair. My kids have glitter. And my sister-in-law works for a company where she does a lot of favors. And we go to her house. And I thought glitter was bad here. There's glitter everywhere in their house. Glitter on their couches. Glitter on their cats. Glitter in their hair. And like when my kids come back from visiting with them, they have glitter on their scalp. And I don't know if anybody else out there can relate, but glitter does not come off your scalp once you get it in there. So I think it's the funniest thing is when I see my daughter have glitter on her part, and I'm like, yeah, that's not coming out for a couple of days now. So, all right, I hope you enjoyed the video. It was really long, and that is Baby Grace specialty soap for a baby shower. I will show you all when I cut the video, do the cutting video tomorrow, but that's not the final step. These clients actually want a stalk in their soap, so I have that as well. So I will show you when those are done too. Thank you for watching. Bye. Hi all, I'm back here. It is day 2. It's about 24 hours from when I poured the soap, and I am going to now unmold it. Now, a lot of people ask me about this kind of mold. It's not acrylic. I think it's HDPE. Not quite sure what it is, but I think it's recycled. If you let it sit for 24 hours and you let it do its soaping thing, it'll come out easy. If you try to force it, you're going to have problems. So sometimes you even need to wait more than 24 hours. Okay, there's the plastic. Now you take these little metal hooky things off right there. Don't want to lose them. Now you just decide what side you're going to pull off. So I usually just give it a little pull. There it goes. Done. Then I stand it up, which I have to stand it up off the counter so you can't really see it. But see, so far so good. It's a little, I don't know what that is, like a wart or something, but a little rub and it'll be gone. You won't even notice it. Now what happened was, after I made the soap yesterday, I did not like the top. It kind of like sank in a little bit, so I gave it another 10 minutes or so, and I came back in with my little chopstick and I re-swirled the top, so it came out much nicer, but the side got a little bit of air bubbles, but that's okay. That one's a big one. So I just have to get this last piece off. It's always the last one that's the hardest, because it's kind of like you don't want to put this down and squish it. So sometimes I leave it on until this gets like a thicker crust, and then I take off the bottom and the side. What I can do is put it back on this guy carefully, and then just push. I think it's moving. Or you can try to pull it. There we go. And only dented it a little bit. I will be cutting it in a little while. I want it to get a little bit harder so I can slice the bottom off. Okay, everybody, I am back. I already started cutting some of the loaves. Here is an image of one. I think this was an end piece. There's a little bit of a dent, but everything came out pretty well. This is my bud cutter. I got it off of Etsy from Bud. I'm not sure what his last name is, but he makes these great cutters. They are fantastic. And I have to be different, so I custom ordered mine in red. So that's why it's all red, because I love red, and love red and black and white together. So since my kitchen is all black and white, I said I need one of these just to stand out. Unfortunately, I can't get my camera any further away, otherwise you would not be able to, you'll see everything including my messy house. So I'm gonna just open it up, give it a little clean because there's a little bit of residue from the other ones that I cut. And then all I need to do is just clean up my finger and they come off. Sorry. Okay. Just pop it on. Make it nice and even so that the bars are nice and even, and then I cut. Now the trick that I found to using this is that probably not even in the camera, is that you have to move evenly. So don't ever stop, because if you stop, you get this weird bump in it. So once I start, I cannot stop moving the blades. So here we go. I hope you get at least a little bit of it in the video. And because now I've waited, probably now we're at like the 25-hour mark, it's getting a little bit rougher. So here we go. And it's done when you hear ching. So let's take a look at the yep, so very good. It's just a little bit rough on the bottom, but overall looks good. I think it started to gel because the kind of the inside, if you can see here, is like a much brighter yellow than the rest of it. So that's one. Yeah, see? Very nice, very smooth. Love it. Alrighty. When I actually get the little stalks and I kind of stick them on, and that way, if I do it now while the soap is still sticky, they'll stick forever. If I wait a little bit longer, they might not stick. So I think I'll be making those little stalky guys today and sticking them on. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye.